Well, your Boise State Broncos have done it again. Back-to-back championships for the Mountain West Conference. I'm your Boise State neighborhood reporter, Ali Tripke. We were on the field all game on the sidelines watching your Boise State Broncos dominate the UNLV Rebels for the third year in a row. We have something to show you guys. In response to last year when lots of people tore down the field goal post right here, they lowered it down as soon as your Broncos won. It's the stage, it's set for the in-state rivalry basketball game. It's been more than 10 years since the Idaho Vandals have faced off against the Boise State Broncos. The Demo Derby, these cars right here, and their drivers are getting ready for the Demo Derby. We even have some drivers right now actively decorating their cars that are gonna get trashed tonight. Before we toss it back to you, we have a very special cheer to send all the way to our Broncos down in Arizona. All right, ready for this?
Yes.
At the Rail Jam, it's the event that happens before the potato drop, and we showed you some skiers. We have some video of skiers going down that slope and across the rails, and I actually have a young skier with me who did absolutely incredible, one of the few to go all the way down the whole rail, right? Tell me about this experience and why you liked it. Live from Los Angeles, I'm taking you into SoFi Stadium for a first look of the field that your Boise State Broncos are going to be playing the Washington Huskies on tomorrow for the LA Bowl. Boise State will head back home now and turn their attention to joining the Pac-12 Conference come August in Los Angeles. Well, the big reveal is finally here. Athletic Club Boise is the official name of Boise's and Idaho's first ever professional soccer team. Here at beach volleyball's first home match of the season, where Bronco Nation is basking in the sunshine and the team is soaking up being ranked for the first time in program history. Here on the court at the Idaho Central Arena as Starch Madness wraps up for the women's championship game. Behind me you can see the Montana State Bobcats women's team celebrating. Racing into the weekend, the Meridian Speedway hosting their Dairy Days Demolition Derby. We have some of the action and more from the winner. Dawn and Jeff, yeah, like you guys were talking about, the Korn Ferry Tour, it's all about developing young players. And right now I'm hanging out at Junior Day, like you guys mentioned. One more try with the frying pan or the bone. Anything but a club. So close. The rubber chicken too. Well, we're gonna keep hanging out here at Junior Day, hanging out with some of those sponsors. First Tee Idaho. Coach Danielson says he's proud of the team, but there's still some plays to clean up ahead of next week's championship game. Game 1 of round 1 for the men's bracket starts at 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. And for the women's bracket, they'll get the ball rolling at 12 p.m. Chicago Bears tight end Colston Loveland getting back to his Idaho roots and giving back to the Treasure Valley. Hear from Special Olympics athletes on the NFL Stars surprise visit and how they'll be representing Idaho on the national stage too. And if you were just sticking with us on ABC, you saw Alabama beat LSU. And if you're watching the Boise State game, you saw our Broncos hold off the Nevada Wolfpack 28-21. Ahead of the NFL season, we're catching up with Bronco legend Kellen Moore as he heads into his first year as head coach of the Saints. Well, they're hoping they can swing the Little League World Series after winning the state title. A Treasure Valley baseball team is stepping up to the plate to represent Idaho on the world stage. I caught up with the team as they travel to their upcoming regional tournament. It's every young baseball player's dream to play under the lights in Williamsport, Pennsylvania and compete in the Little League World Series. For the Southwest Ada County Little League team, that dream is alive and well. After a standout season, they clinched the Idaho State title, and now they're headed to regionals, representing the Gem State.
It's really fun to play against the different districts and teams from other places that we haven't played before, like Post Falls.
Ira and Gage are both catchers for the team. They say it's an honor and a big responsibility to represent Idaho.
I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to mess up, but yeah, I'll try my best.
So we're going to take every single ground ball, every single fly ball with 100% intensity. Got it? Okay. Any questions?
Head coach David Stout has led the group for 5 years, and he says this season, something just clicked.
Sometime in June, we were just playing, and you could just see that these kids have a little something extra when they go in.
Creating an inclusive space to skate, play hockey, and soar across the ice. Collegiate players from Boise State and the University of Idaho came together in McCall. While the two teams are rivals on the ice, this weekend they shared another goal, giving back.
just to see the smile on everyone's face is so awesome.
The players partnered with Courageous Kids Climbing, an Idaho organization that helps kids and adults with special needs climb rock walls. But Saturday, they traded the rock wall for the ice rink.
I mean, how cool is it? You get to skate with a hockey player. The hockey players get a lot out of it. It reminds them that they were once little kids, and now it's a chance for them to give back to the kids. So it's a real win-win for everybody.
Boise State sophomore Nolan Crawford plays left wing for the Broncos. And during the adaptive skating event, he paired up with Benson, pushing him in his wheelchair around the ice. Benson also happens to be a big Boise State fan.
He's just the most energetic kid out there. I mean, you can hear him screaming across the ice. He's saying, "Let's go Broncos, give it up for your Boise State Broncos."
Who's ready to give it up for the Boise State Broncos?
Yeah! He just brought the energy. It was great to meet him, and it's just one of those opportunities that you don't always get to meet somebody like that, so I'm super grateful for that.
Other players say this is an event they look forward to every year, a chance to put rivalries aside and focus on something bigger than the game.
And it's always a blast at the University of Idaho. It's just about giving back to the community here and having a good time, making a day these kids will remember.
Such a fun event. We had a fun time on the ice earlier today.
Tons of fun. That guy in the wheelchair, he yelled Boise State Broncos.
So much good energy.
At least like 15 times. It was awesome.
I hope he's there cheering them on tonight at 7 o'clock. University of Idaho, Boise State going to be celebrating senior night as they face off again. BSU won last night, beating the Vandals. And well, we are just days away from the tip-off of Starch Madness. It's the Big Sky basketball tournament that's going to decide what team will play and represent the Big Sky Conference in the NCAA's March Madness. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Ali Tripke, here at the Idaho Central Arena. I'm one of the first people that's gotten to be on the court because the crews have been working tirelessly throughout the night to get us set up from the hockey ice to the basketball court. From the ice rink to the basketball court, Boise's Idaho Central Arena is transforming for the annual Big Sky basketball tournament.
For us, it takes us anywhere between 3 and 4 hours to lay the court.
Early Thursday morning, I got a chat with the arena's technicians during the detailed transformation. The work starts overnight. Before crews can install the court, they lay down dozens of fiberglass insulation decking on the ice to keep it cool and protected.
The nice thing about having CP Audio here to help us out is they do decking, they do glass, they do the court, which gives like me and my coworkers a good opportunity to kind of do all the auxiliary stuff.
The seasoned installers have a routine for completing the puzzle of wood pieces. Then arena techs ensure everything is fit for players and fans, and of course that the court is camera ready.
For Big Sky